Check, check, check. Welcome to Hollywood Elite Wrestling. My name is Grandpa Choco. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thanks for tuning in for another card of some Hollywood Elite Wrestling action. It's a pleasure to have you tuned in here. We have a full chat room. Carl Zilla is in the house. Neil Lau is in the house as well. Lee Longpre saying, I haven't seen one of these in a long time. That's because I've been really bad about doing them. So there you go. And yeah, welcome. It is fantastic to have you tuned in here. Before we get going, we want to thank all the members of the Golden Circle. Big thank you to all these folks who support the channel. And if you are not a Golden Circle channel member, stay tuned because we will be randomly giving away 10 one-month memberships to the Golden Circle right before the main event. You don't have to be present. You don't have to be president. You don't have to be present to win. You do have to be subscribed to the channel. So if you want to try and win this, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. And Christopher Merriman is here. Welcome. I appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, so big shout out to all the Golden Circle channel members. We'll talk about what they just got to see in one little second here. But before we do that, I do want to say that today we'll be rolling out matches using the FG Assistant app. If you want to know more about the FG Assistant app, you can go to patreon.com/FG Assistant. This is the one and only way, as far as I'm concerned, to play Champions of the Galaxy, Legends of Wrestling, Indies, any Filsinger Games thing, even the old MMA version of the game on your desktop computer without being connected to the internet. So go check it out, patreon.com/FG Assistant. Carl Zilla, the creator, is in the chat. So if you have any questions about the app, I'm sure he can field them for you. But just absolutely love this app. Use it just about every single day, even if I'm not live streaming or anything. So one of my favorite apps for sure. Just a little note, I'm using a pre-release version, so as I click around, you may see things that are not in your version. But hey, join the Patreon and you'll have the latest version whenever it comes out. All right, well, let's head to the ring, and let me get rid of this. We have let me talk about the pre-show. We just rolled out the pre-show moments ago, and the pre-show is available to members of the Golden Circle, and it was a heck of a pre-show. The Genius beat Rene Goulet via countout after a dive through the ropes onto the concrete floor, and let me tell you, the Genius was using every dirty trick in the book. He smashed him with the metal roll. He used a handful of tights. It's just he was just the fans were not happy at all, and the fans aren't even really big Rene Goulet fans, but they were not happy with the Genius here. And then we had Stan Stasiak challenging Ranger Ross. Ranger Ross got a huge win over Stan Stasiak a few weeks ago, and so Stan Stasiak, mad about that, wanted a rematch, demanded this rematch, and Stan Stasiak won. But as anybody who saw the match can tell you, he barely won. He almost lost several times. So another great match there, and I think we have a little bit of a feud here. I don't think this is the last time you're going to see these two guys in the ring. And then we had another pre-show rematch grudge match, and Rockin' Robin versus Beverly Shade. The last time they met, it was a DQ finish. Beverly Shade destroyed Rockin' Robin in 28 seconds, took her out in a big squash match. A big quick squash match. So there you go. Let's head over to the rest of the event here today. We've got Miho Burns is here. Kathy Evans coming over from the pre-show. Good to see you. Christopher Merriman, hello. Bear 805, welcome. Great to have you here. So tonight's card, we've got an alley fight between Bad News Allen and Magnum TA, stemming from their match a few weeks ago. We've got a Women's World Championship match, Sherri Martel versus Trish Stratus. We've got a World Tag Team Championship match, the Blonde Bombers versus the Miracle Violence Connection. And I know a lot of folks looking forward to that match. Miracle Violence Connection have been very close to Tag Team Gold several times, have not been able to do it. We will see if they do it here. And, of course, the big main event, Kurt Angle versus Big Bubba Rogers. Rogers now with Jim Cornette in his corner, which could, turn things one way or another. All right, let me get out the alley fight chart match. Oh, I forgot that this has this crazy other chart. Hold on one second. I got to turn on the lights here in the studio. All right, this match pits its participants against each other in a multiple fall, anything goes match until one man can no longer continue. After each fall, there's a 30-second rest period before the next fall begins. When a wrestler can't answer the bell for the next fall, he loses the match. The object is to raise your opponent's pin rating to 16. I had no idea that this was the details of this match. Successful pins count for 2 points. Unsuccessful pin attempts count for 1 point. No DQs or countouts. Managers, valets, and allies are allowed at ringside. Well, they don't. These two guys do not have anything, as of right now. Ignore CH and use the stated move. A wrestler is deemed unable to continue at the end of the fall in which his pin reaches 16. If both wrestlers have a pin rating of 16 or above at the end of the fall, the one with the lowest rating wins. If both wrestlers have equal pin ratings of 16 or above at the end of the next fall, neither can continue and the match is ruled a draw. The loser is automatically injured. Roll 1 die for the number of fight cards. For out of the ring, death jump, and leave the ring situations, roll on the ring rating chart after determining the ring ratings for both wrestlers. A wrestler attempting to leave is considered the defensive man. After rolling 2 dice, then consult the alley fight chart for the outcome. Also, the opponent takes over at level 2 offense when any move fails due to... Yeah, that's normal rules. All right, let me look at this really quick. Alley fight chart. Dice roll. Oh, I see. So then you look at the alley fight chart over here. All right. I've never run one of these. I'm using the Ringside Companion Volume 1, available now. at filsingergames.com. I did not know that it was this involved. So here we go. There we go. This is what we're doing. This is why we're doing it. We'll play it out. We'll see what happens. And yeah, there is a lot of bookkeeping in this one, for sure. All right, we got Bad News Alan. Now here's the other question I have: when you have something like this, and it's when they reach 16, like Bad News Alan is at 3. And Magnum TA is at a 2. So, like, does he only need 13 points and he needs 14 points? Or is it 16 total? Like, he has to get up to 19 and he has to get up to, what would that be? 16 to 18. Wait, not 19. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, I don't know. We'll play it and we'll see where we are when we get to 16 for either one of these guys. So we ignore CH moves. And just use the stated moves. Okay. And then how do you... Yeah, I think that's I guess that's what that means, Carl. That's what I think. But how do you? The only other thing I'm thinking about here is, oh, it's just after each fall. Okay, that's the round. That's the round. Okay. So here we go. All right, let's go. We're just gonna go for it. Let's roll the dice. Let's ring the bell, and here we go. Magnum TA going to start things off with a fireman's carry. 1, dazed 1, side headlock 1. Bad News Alan reverses it with a headbutt. Dazed 1. There's a throat strike, power move. He has the power. Hurt 2. Running power slam 3. Down 3. Jumping leg drop 3. Hurt 2. Headbutt 2. Dazed 1. Jumping kick to the stomach, 2, but that's an agility move, so Magnum TA is going to reverse it. Also, the opponent takes over on level 2 offense when any move fails due to... Oh, on the chart. Okay, yeah, so this is, here we go. Tries an agility move, but he's able to block it. Back body drop 2. Bad News Alan drops it. Throat strike again. That will work. That catches him. Target is 2. Rolls a 3. So let me see here. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Where did I see this? Both wrestlers. Oh, for Pete's sake. Where is the part about unsuccessful and successful? Successful pin counts count as 2 points. Unsuccessful pin attempts count as 1 point. So that is unsuccessful. That will give him 1 point there. Sorry. Oh, there's the Ghetto Blaster. +2. Target is 5. Roll is a 4. So that is going to count as 2. And we are going to pause this right here. And we're going to enter the first fall. Is Bad News Alan defeats Magnum TA via the Ghetto Blaster. There we go. Insert time. There we go. Bad news. Is it? Yeah, it's EN, not AN. All right. All right. Oh, cool. See, this is why Carlzilla needs to be in the chat. It should auto pause when you roll down that top menu and unpause when you roll it back up. All right, good to know. Now, Carl, if I add this, I can add a note later, right? and it'll just add it, or should I just save that or just keep it like that and then just add them as they go along? I think it'll add it. And I'm just doing it as a match note. I think it will. I think if I click add, yeah, you can add more than one. Okay, good. All right. There we go. Match note added. Now let me hit thing there. They've had their 30-minute rest period as the dum-dum who's running this tries to figure out how we go. So here we go. Here's the next round. Rolling for initiative, and Bad News Alan is in control. Now does he... Yeah, he just starts on level 1. He is in control. There's a throat strike again. Look at that. Hurts too. Top rope, choke, and neck snap. Now, we don't use the choice. We just use the actual move. So that is a 2. Hurt 2. Right hand punch 2. Hurt 2. Into the turnbuckle. Whips Magnum TA into the turnbuckle. Bounce forward. Catches him with a skull-splitting lariat. And Bad News Alan is down. Hurt 2. There's some drop kicks. And there's his pin. Target is 3. Rolls a 4. He is still alive. There is an atomic drop. 3. There's his pin again. Target is 4. Roll is a 7. There's another fatigue there. Death jump, climbing up to the top. Jumps off. Oh, Bad News Alan recovers, throws him off, and rolls on level 3, and then tosses him out of the ring. Okay, I'm going to pause it here as we figure this out. For out of the ring... Oh. I didn't roll on that death jump. I didn't roll on the ring rating. Okay, well. Oh, well. We'll do that next time. And determine ring ratings for both wrestlers. All right, so Bad News Alan has A, and Magnum TA has a B. And Magnum TA is defensive. So that is an A, B. And then we're going to roll 2 dice. We'll figure this out. The roll is a 7. And so that is option 3, or Alley Fight Chart 3. Smash the opponent's shoulder into the steel ring post. Roll on level 3 offense. So that is going to be Bad News Alan rolling on level 3 offense. Out of the ring again. So again, that is going to be A, B. Roll 2 dice. It is a 5. And that is going to be 3 again. That's the same one. So whips him into the steel post again. And rolls on level 3 offense. Out of the ring again. Okay, rolls 2 dice. 5 again, so that's the same thing. Jumping leg drop 3. Down 3. Out of the ring again. Rolling 2 dice. It is an 11. And that will be a 1. You smash the opponent in the head with a chair, busting him wide open. Opponent adds 1 to pin, and we'll put in some blood here, and then rolls pin. So the target here is 6. The roll's a 7. He is not done yet, but gets another fatigue there. And Bad News Alan out of the ring again, rolls 2 dice, and this time it is a 3. Oh, and that's 1 again. Smashes him into the steel chair, adds another 1 here. Bad News Alan really destroying Magnum TA here. Target is 8. Roll is an 8. So there are 2 more points there, and that will end the fall. So this is 2. Bad News Alan defeated Magnum TA via, and that is a smash into turnbuckle post. And then we'll insert the time because this amazing application does that. We'll click add. We'll go back up here and it starts again. All right, here we go. We're rolling for initiative here. And Magnum TA firing back. Fireman's carry 1. Hurt 2. Drop kicks 3. Hurt 2. Drop kicks again. Hurt 2. How is he able to do these drop kicks? hurt 2. Big Splash 2, hurt 2. Big Splash 2, dazed 1. Arm Drag and Arm Ringer 2, hurt 2. Right Jabs 2, hurt 2. Backdrop 2, hurt 2. Right Jabs 2. Bad News Allen stops him into the turnbuckle. Yep, throws him in. Crushed by a big kick. There's a clothesline, and Magnum TA is down. Hits him with a pile driver. Down 3. Magnum TA is going to try and roll out of the ring. But we're going to roll 2 dice for Bad News Allen. He rolls the 5, which I got to put this like this. The 5 is the opponent. Oh, I read the wrong thing. The opponent grabs you and pile drives you on the concrete floor. You are badly hurt. Add 1 to your pin. Did I do that right? 5. No. Hold it. Sorry. That is 3. And 3 is smash the opponent's shoulder into the steel post. I thought so. Roll on level 3 offense. So there's no addition there. He rolls on level 3 out of the ring. We're rolling again. There's 2 charts. So I'm just like, wait, which one do I roll on here? Then there is a 7. That is 3. That's again shoulder into the steel post. He's really working on that shoulder there. Out of the ring again. And there is a 4. And, this is going to be a new one. This is 9. Whip the opponent into the steel guardrail. Roll on level 3 offense, but this is an agility move. This is what they were talking about. So Magnum TA is going to take over on level 2 here. Leg drop 2. This is a confusing match. Bad News Allen takes over with an eye gouge, but Magnum TA fires back, running forearms. Hurt 2. Backdrop 2. Hurt 2. Drop kicks 3, hurt 2, more drop kicks, and that catches him. Target is 5, rolls a 3. So that is going to get 2 points there, and the third fall is going to be Magnum TA defeating Bad News Allen via, what did he hit him with here? Drop kicks. And we will insert the time. And wait a minute. Am I a dummy here? Oh, I could just do that. Okay. Carl, you're a genius. All right. So we're starting the next round here. And let's roll for initiative. Yes, I just realized that. Bad News Allen coming back here. He's going to start Scoop Slam 2. That is going to happen. Dazed 1, Eye Gouge 1. Magnum TA reverses it. Press Slam, but that is a power move. And Bad News Allen has the power. There's a running power slam. Oh, that catches him. Target is 10. Roll is an 8. So there is 2 more fatigue for Magnum TA. And this is the 4th thing here. So we've got Bad News Allen. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Defeats Magnum TA via a running power slam. And we'll insert the time. Kabam. And there we go. Magnum TA now only 4 fatigue away from losing this match. But here we go. Let's roll for initiative. Anything can happen. 12. Bad News Allen. There's a big throat strike. Hurt 2. Running power slam 3. Oh! That catch him. Oh, I didn't hit add. Okay, hold on one second. I'm a dummy. There we go. All right, so there's another running power slam. Target is 12. I think he's gonna get him. But let's see. We always roll here. He does. And so there's another running power slam. That is the 5th move. Bad News Allen defeats Magnum TA via running power slam. Insert time. Add this time. There we go. So now Magnum TA only 2 points away from losing this alley fight. And Magnum TA is fighting back into the turnbuckle, whips him into the turnbuckle, crushed by a big kick. Leg drop there, dazed 1, fireman's carry 1, hurt 2, drop kicks 3, hurt 2, big splash 2, hurt 2, leg drop 2, dazed 1, fireman's carry 1, dazed 1, vertical suplex, that will work 2, hurt 2, running forearms 3, hurt 2, backdrop 2, dazed 1, fireman's carry 1. Bad News Allen reverses it into the turnbuckle, crushed by a big kick. There's a big clothesline. Magnum TA is down. Elbow drop to the throat 3, hurt 2. Headbutt 2. Magnum TA ducks out of the way, tries a press slam, but that's not going to work. There's that running power slam. Down 3. Magnum TA is going to roll out of the ring. So we're going to roll 2 dice here. That is a 5. And that again is a 3. That's the shoulder into the steel ring post. And Bad News Allen rolls a jumping leg drop 3, hurt 2, into the turnbuckle, bounce forward and into an incredible neck-breaking clothesline. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. There's the Ghetto Blaster. Target is +2. So the finisher is +2. So the target is 16. Roll is a 10. He gets it. Kaboom. Kaboom, and that is going to end the match. Bad News Allen with a huge victory there. He wins that last fall with the Ghetto Blaster. And I'm going to give it 4.5 stars. Just because there's so much fatigue built into this. But it was a great match. Bad News Allen picking up the win. And I'm actually going to just add this. I should have done it in the... oh, it's putting a space in between there. Via the Ghetto Blaster. And there you go. All right. Hell of a match there. And I think that might put Bad News Allen into possible, I forget what I've named I haven't played in so long, sort of the TV title, that card or that title belt. So we'll see what happens in the weeks ahead. All right. Time for our first, as they mop up the blood, it's time for our first, championship match, and that is going to be Sherri Martel versus Trish Stratus. And Trish Stratus coming out strong. Leg trip 1, hurt 2, hanging choking corner 2. Sherri Martel gets out of there. Kick to the ribs, hurt 2. Spinning toe hold 3, down 3. Scoop slam 3, hurt 2. Running knee lift 3, hurt 2. Into the ropes. She's going to roll up. Drop kick, choice B. Let's see, her turnbuckle is a B. Going to go for that. Whips her into the turnbuckle. Goes with her running shoulder dive, but you move and they go crashing outside of the ring. Sherri Martel outside the ring. Crawls helplessly back in. And there is Stratusfaction. Target is 4. Roll is a 6. Almost had a new champ there. Handstand spinning head scissors 2. Dazed 1. Leg trip 1. Dazed 1. Neckbreaker choice F. Power is a -2. Gonna go for the agility. Well, you know what? I think she's gonna go for it anyway, just because. No, she's going to play it safe. So she needs a 6 or less. Gets the 6. Good thing she played it safe. Hurts 2. Forearm smashes 2. Dazed 1. Into the ropes. If the opponent rolls a comeback pin off the ropes, Trish dodges the attack with the Ma Trish and rolls on level 3 offense. Okay. So let's see. Into the ropes. The opponent gets his position for a back body drop, but you grab and hit him with a pile driver. So... that's comeback pin. So that's not a pin. Sherri Martel in control. Death jump. Not going to do that. Going to roll up on level 2. Spinning toe hold 3. Hurt 2. Kick to the ribs 2. Dazed 1. And there is a head scissors, but it's an agility move. Trish with the agility. Licking knife edge chop. Hurt 2. Forearm smashes 2. Dazed 1. Suplex 2, but it is a power move. And Martel with the power flattens her with a clothesline. She is down. There's the top rope splash. Target is 5. Roll is an 11. Stratus able to kick out. Death jump. She's going to roll up instead. Running knee lift 3. Hurt 2. Kick to the ribs 2. Dazed 1. Head scissors 2. That's going to be agility. Trish Stratus with Air Canada. That catches Sherri. Target is 2. Roll is an 8. Stratus really fighting here. Handstand spinning head scissors 2. Hurt 2. Spine buster 3. Down 3. Down 3. Sherri Martel will leave the ring. She rolls out of the ring. And the opponent comes out of the ring and tries to hit you with an object like a steel chair. Let's see what the object is. It's a broom. There was a broom under the ring, so Trish hits her with the broom. She's going to roll her disqualification. She's not DQ'd, throws her back in, rolls on level 3 offense, not going to throw her out of the ring. Spine buster 3, hurt 2, hanging choke in corner. Martel not letting that move happen, tries a head scissors, but that move won't happen. There's Air Canada 3, hurt 2, spine buster 3, hurt 2, spine buster 3, down 3 again. Martel going to roll out of the ring, smashes Stratus into the announce table, might be disqualified, is not, throws her back in, and then tosses her right back out of the ring again. Crawls helplessly back into the ring, and there is a death jump. Nope, she's going to roll up. There's a running knee lift. 3, down 3, and Stratus is going to roll out of the ring, crawls helplessly back in. Camel clutch, choice D, going to go for the power. This will work on a 9 or less. 6, it does. Down 3, scoop slam 3, hurt 2, kick to the ribs 2, hurt 2, spinning toe hold 3, that catches her. Target is 3, rolls an 11. Able to kick out there. There's another scoop slam, that catches her again. Target 4, rolls a 7, and Stratus now busted open. Scoop slam 3, hurt 2, clothesline 3, down 3, scoop slam 3, down 3, and again Stratus going to roll out of the ring, crawls helplessly back in, gets tossed back out, crawls helplessly back in, and there's a camel clutch. Choice D going to go for the power again. 9 or less. 8 gets it. Down 3 again. She's going to roll out of the ring. Crawls helplessly back in. There's the top rope splash. Target is 8. Roll is an 8. And that is it. Now, I do see that it ended on doubles. But you know what? I think Martel's not worried about starting a feud here. She's just happy she defended the title. So I'm not going to roll on the feud chart. So let's see. We got 6. So that'll be a 4-star match. Nice little 4-star defense there. Sherri Martel picking up the win. And here we go. Time for some tag team action. Remember, right before the main event, we're going to give away 10 1-month Golden Circle channel memberships. So you will want to stay tuned for that. Here we go. For the World Tag Team Championship, we've got Ray Stevens and Pat Patterson taking on Steve Williams and Terry Gordy. I think we'll have Gordy and Patterson start. We're rolling the dice. We're ringing the bell, and Patterson going to start things off with a high back body drop 2. Hurt 2. Going to try and make the... Going to try and make the tag. Not able to do it. Into the turnbuckle, whips Gordy into the turnbuckle, but it's a reversal. Patterson goes in, crushed by a big kick. Gordy rolls on level 2, elbow hammer 2, hurt 2. Lariat 3, hurt 2. Into the turnbuckle, whips him into the turnbuckle, but he lifts a knee, and Gordy is hurt, and going to whip him into the turnbuckle again, and it's another reversal. Crushed by a big kick, opponent rolls on level 2 offense. And there is into the turnbuckle. Again, going to whip him in. And it's another reversal here. The opponent charges at you with a running shoulder dive, but you move out of the way. Pat Patterson rolling on out of the ring. Grabs Gordy by the leg, pulls him out of the ring, smashes him into the turnbuckle post, throws him back in, and goes for a scoop slam. Going to go for the agility move. This will work on a 9 or less. It does work. Down 3, Gordy rolls out of the ring, and a wild brawler ups the wrestler with the better ring rating. They are equal. So that is going to be Pat Patterson winning the brawl. And there's the scoop slam again. Again, going to go for the agility, 9 or less. 7 gets it. Down 3. And again, Gordy's going to roll out of the ring. And Patterson flies through the ropes and clobbers Gordy. He is on the arena floor. The ref is counting. Can he get back in? Target is 2. Roll is a 9. He is able to get back in. Patterson is going to tag Stevens. Stevens with the crippling pile driver. Target is 3. Roll is a 7. There's another fatigue there. And double team attack 3. Is this just in singles matches? Yeah. So this is a tag. It is an add 1. We'll put some blood in there just for fun. We're rolling on level 3 defense. Hurt 2. Patterson's going to tag in Stevens again. No. Sorry, I don't want. Well, we already did it. Let's just keep going. Neckbreaker 2, because that was already a tag from that move, but he decided to tag him in. Gordy able to reverse it. Double knee drop 2. Hurt 2. He's gonna make the tag. Here comes Doc into the ropes, whips him into the ropes. The opponent with a big shoulder tackle. Power rating. That is gonna be Steve Williams. And there is a spine buster 2. Hurt 2. Going to go for the tag. And 12 not able to do it. And Steve Williams going to whip Stevens into the ropes. You count the ropes, a powerful flying shoulder tackle. Roll on level 2 offense. Jumping knee smash 3. Hurt 2. Giant swing power move. That is not going to work. Into the ropes. Tosses him into the ropes again, but he comes off with a flying shoulder tackle. Into the ropes, whips him in, and Williams catches him with a pile driver. And then the Dr. Bomb. Hurt 2. Continuing on here, there's the Oklahoma Stampede. And let's roll 2 dice. Even, play normal, odd, use backdrop driver. It is a normal, so this is plus 2. Target is 4. I think they're going to use a pin save. They are going to use a pin save here. Let's see what happens. Your tag partner goes crazy and interferes in a big way. So Patterson interfering in a big way. Roll on the outside interference chart. Your ally storms the ring, but the opponent wins the ensuing brawl and throws him out of the ring. Then he performs another big move on you and rolls your pin. Well, we have to add 1 fatigue there. So Stevens rolling his pin. We could have new champs. Target is 3. Roll is a 6. He is able to kick out. And there is the Oklahoma Stampede again. We will roll 1 die. I think I rolled 2 dice last time, but it was still even odd. And the roll is a 6, so that's even. Play normal, plus 2. They're going to use their last pin save here. Let's see, the target is, we got to roll the pin save first. Your tag partner goes crazy and interferes in a big way. Your ally attacks the opponent with a deadly specialty move. Roll disqualification 6. And there you go. We have a disqualification as Pat Patterson comes in to break up the count. So Steve Williams will get the win over Ray Stevens. DQ when Pat Patterson interferes to break up a pinfall. And then I'll get 1 star because it's a championship match, and then we'll give that 3 stars. Oh, yeah. No title change there. Thank you. Yeah, you do have to check no title change if it ends in a DQ, or else it will put the belts on the people who won. because that's the way it works. All right, here we go. So Steve Williams, the Miracle Violence Connection rematch. You better believe it. There will be a rematch, so that will be happening. But right now, we're getting it set up for our main event, but it is time to give away some channel memberships. Here come the first 5. And here we go. Let's see. Randy Schilling, Franklin Long, Pete M., Christopher Merriman, and Bill Williams. You get a 1-month membership to the Golden Circle. And let's give away 5 more because we can do that sort of thing here. Let's see who gets it. The Happy Heretic, House Rules, Burt Reynolds, and Rob Hinkle, and Jay Sanudo. There you go. There are your memberships. Thank you to all the Golden Circle channel members and to those who just got memberships. Welcome. It's great to have you here as part of the Golden Circle. Be sure to go back and watch all the Golden Circle. I do a lot of dark matches and a lot of pre-shows for the Golden Circle, so you have a month to go check those all out. All right, it is time now for our main event, and that is Kurt Angle versus Big Bubba Rogers for the championship. And we've got Jim Cornette in the corner of Big Bubba Rogers. You know he might be a factor. So here we go. Oh, they both roll a 6. And then Kurt Angle is going to roll with a front face lock. It's an agility move. Angle's got the agility. Big Bubba Rogers has the power. So there is a front face lock. And that will work. Hurt 2. European uppercut 2. Big Bubba Rogers reverses it. Clubbing forearm 2. Angle reverses it. Front face lock 2. Big Bubba Rogers reverses it. Kick to the chest, but that's not going to work. There's a backbreaker. Hurt 2. Body scissor and sleeper 2. Hurt 2. Body scissor and sleeper 2. Hurt 2. There is a power bomb. Hurt 2. Another power bomb gets him up. Hurt 2. German suplex 3. Add 1. Down 3. And there is a moonsault. Choice E. Let's see. Going to go for the agility. This will work on a 10 or less. Roll as a 9. Down 3. Out of the ring. Not going to throw him out of the ring. Another power bomb there. Down 3. Not going to throw him out of the ring. Body scissors and sleeper 2. Big Bubba Rogers gets out. Not going to throw him into the turnbuckle. Going to roll up. Tries a kick to the chest. He should have thrown him into the turnbuckle. Body scissors and sleeper. Down 3. Moonsault. Choice E. Again, going to go for the agility. Will work on a 10 or less. 9. It does. There's his pin. This is going to bring a distraction by Jim Cornette. And let's see. Distractor 9. That is a success. Big Bubba Rogers now has 2 fatigue. And then Moonsault Choice E, again, going to go for the agility, 10 or less, 8. And that's his pin again. And this is going to bring in Cornette to interfere. Let me just see what this says. So he gets 2 interferences on this. Let me put this up to, well, I'm putting it up to 2 to take it down to 1. We're going to roll on Jim Cornette's interference chart here. Cornette jumps up on the apron to hit the opponent with the tennis racket, but he misses and he strikes his own wrestler. Cornette's wrestler rolls on level 3 defense. Big mistake there. We will add 1 for the pin, and we will say that the racket shot has busted him open, and he is hurt 2. German suplex 3. Add 1. Hurt 2. European uppercut 2. Big Bubba Rogers firing back. Whips Angle into the ropes, uses one of his specialty moves, and goes in for the kill. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. There is the trailer slam, +2. If a 4 here will win it, let's see what happens. We're rolling the pin. Target is a 4. Big Bubba Rogers has just won. Big Bubba Rogers has just won the championship. Ladies and gentlemen, the fans not happy because Cornette interfered there, even though he smacked his own man. But ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion. Holy moly! That with the trailer slam. Let's see. That is a 5, so that's going to be 3.5 stars. Yeah, he absolutely did. Carl Zilla saying Cornette may have missed the racket shot. He still saved the match. Lee Longpre saying, wow, that is crazy. Christopher Merriman also throwing in a wow. Big Bubba Rogers is your new Hollywood Elite Wrestling champion. Ladies and gentlemen, holy moly, breaking Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle was on a pretty big streak, too. He had the little red fire next to him. Oh, wait, what happened? Did I do something? Did I do something? Did I not? Let me see. Big Bubba Rogers won the championship. Yeah, it's just not displaying. But let me make sure that I have Big Bubba Rogers. Well, huh. Let me see here. Card management. Hollywood Elite Wrestling. Let me find. Oh, he's got the belt there. All right. Oh, you know what this may be? This might be a persona thing. Maybe. It might be a persona thing. I might have Big Boss Man active instead of Big Bubba Rogers, because I know let me see. Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's all that is. Let me take him off of there. Save persona. Big Bubba Rogers. Current save persona, if I'm doing that correctly. Big Bubba Rogers. Yes. Okay. So that's probably. I'm sure that's what was going on there. Let's see. We will click back over to here. There you go. That was it. All right. Well, there you go, friends. A wonderful afternoon of Hollywood Elite Wrestling action. We got the Blonde Bomber still on top, but we'll see. We'll see what happens in the rematch. And there you go, friends. That is going to do it for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you to Lee Longpre, Carl Zilla, Miho Burns, Bear 805, Christopher Merriman, Bert Rent. Oh, those are all the new members. Kathy Evans, I know, was in here. Carl Zilla, Neil Lau. Thank you for being in here. Michael Brada was in here watching. Thank you for being in here. Sorry I missed you when you came in. And there you go. All right, friends. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back with more soon. Thanks for being here. Have a great weekend. I will talk to you soon. Goodbye.